sunshine. Wrong switch.
Oh.
Only Dunkin' Donuts. Pretty on brand. It is. Oh wow. I mean, it is Thursday. It's a normal like day for kids.
That's summer good.
Speaking of that, now I'm outside. What's up, guys? What's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
Yeah, I said that with like auto-tune. What's up, guys?
What about the gals that might watch your channel?
The gals?
You said, what's up, guys?
What's up, ladies?
What's ladies and gentlemen?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Jacob Duncan shortest show on earth.
I can hear like the drum roll starting up. Anyway, I just said it, it's Thursday. We got here Tuesday and a half. We got here at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning on well, actually no, it was Wednesday. I don't know. We left. I worked all day Tuesday, normal day. Left at like 6 o'clock. Drove all overnight, and then we got here at like 5 in the morning. Then we got like 2 hours of sleep, maybe 3 if I was lucky. Got through yesterday, and here we are, Thursday, big day, comp day. New track, new place. I've never been to Indianapolis except for PRI, so it's nice to not freeze the whole time. So we left the Airbnb, we're heading to the track. I'm feeling good. Never driven here before. The layout is like brand new, nobody's driven it. They widened the track just so we could be here. New pavement, that's pretty cool. Maybe we're important or something. Yeah. I suppose it's only on brand for the Duncan team to go to Duncan. Ain't that right?
You bet.
Yeah. Is this cannibalism? I'm a Duncan eating Duncan on my Duncan spot.
Wait, you gotta stand on the spot.
On my painted Duncan spot. So, Duncan, eating some Duncan in front of the Duncan tent. Standing on my name, Duncan. There's a Duncanception going on this morning.
It's called cannibalism.
It could be referred to as that. Thursday, we're here. This morning, we had to get here early. We got a driver's meeting coming up in like, there's a watch here. It's like 13 minutes or something like that. So I'm gonna start walking. It's at that tower up there, the drag tower. It's a new track for FD. We're at Las Vegas, not round 4, wrong round. This one, we're at the Lucas Oil Speedway, not the cool one in Indianapolis, but the other track in Indianapolis. Indianapolis. That's probably a thing. I don't know.
Indianapolis.
Lucas Oil Speedway. It's a drag strip. There's a big oval track. It's a new layout. I thought we were probably going to end up running the big bank layout. I was wrong, which I'm kind of glad to be wrong. We're doing the other layout where you do reverse bank for like half of it, cut in, do some infield stuff, all outer zones, no inner clips. Should be nice, fun, flowy, a lot of transitions, so it should be a fun layout for when you're in chase. You can make a lot of dives on the lead driver, and then I like doing outer zones, I like transitions in the lead, so I feel like I'll probably feel good on this track. On the sim I felt good, and hopefully the practice that I got on the sim carries over to real life. We're gonna get the car looked over, do the driver's meeting, hear what they have to say to us, and then start throwing some cameras on the car, getting ready for practice. It's gonna be a good day.
I stalled the GoPro.
I'm finishing my Dunkin'. Whoa.
Wanna say that again?
You're finishing yourself off. It's kind of weird. And I'm licking my fingers as I do it. Hey, buddy. You recording?
Huh?
You recording? You recording?
You recording? You recording?
I'm recording. Are you recording?
You recording?
You recording?
I like the pink bike.
That pink bike's hard. So we're out on the track walk, the official walk of the track, seeing it all in person for the first time up close. So far, so good. The bank is a little smaller than I thought it would be, and it definitely has more angle than Connecticut. Connecticut's bank was like almost flat.
Yeah.
It's like had no bank to it at all.
From here, you can see the bank.
Oh yeah, you can actually see that. Like the bottom of the track versus the top of the track. Standing currently in, what is this, zone 3? Yeah. So we got big 1 across the bank, number 2, number 3. We're that way, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Like this is a brand
I only got one hand available, but you know what I mean.
Like, you go anywhere near the edge of this asphalt, it's gone.
Oh, no.
Bye-bye tires.
Nico drop. So this track is actually, it's pretty crazy. For us to be here, this is all new pavement. All they had before was the lighter color stuff. It was like a service road. And they widened it. Right here, it's like double wide compared to how it was. Just so there's room for us to come through and room for the tandem car and lead car to do what they need to do. But that's why I was so sure we were going to run the other layout, is because the additional pavement they were going to need to make this layout work, but they actually did it. I was just going to do a goofy transformation of like changing. Hey guys,
Hold up.
getting ready to throw on my racing suit.
Okay.
Eat an apple and bam, he's in his suit.
Yeah, let me take a chomp out of my apple.
Apple a day makes me a
That'd be funny.
out of bucket.
An apple a day makes me
And then
okay,
it's
okay.
switch-
An apple a day not only keeps the doctor away, but makes you a race car driver too. A good one. Not really. Hopefully today I'd be a good one. Let's get out of seating. Oh yeah, knock on wood. Suited up, feeling good, looking good. Let's go get our first practice session in, learn the track, learn the car, figured out if the gear change we did was right. I had the gear at like 140, changed it to, what do y'all do, like 127-ish? High 127s? Something like that. Should be a lot better. Let's go learn the course, keep the car in one piece. Have a good day. Prospect practice did not go as planned. I got no laps. There were 2 crashes. I was in line. I got a terrible spot. I was like all the way in the back. And practice for Prospect was very questionable. Track had no rubber down, super slick. I line up for practice. An ambulance is late. So we're all sitting there waiting for practice. I'm way back. So I walked all the way up just so I'm around where all the people are. I'm on like the track wall getting ready to watch everybody run. And they say, we're holding the cars for now. And then for the next 30 minutes, we're waiting for an ambulance to show. Ambulance finally gets there, and we lose all of that practice time in the beginning. They're saying that they cannot extend practice or anything. They've got to make up for it. Cars start going out. No tow truck on track. That wasn't here either. Day so far, not going as planned, to say. But sitting tight, waiting to see what happens next.
Welcome to Indy. That's right. We are here in Indianapolis Raceway Park playing host to round 3 of the Link Engine Management Prospect Championship. All right, and Byron making another cameo here.
Yeah, I forgot that Land's gonna.
Yeah, Lance hit that wall.
Late in practice.
Yeah,
so.
Jacob Duncan. With a bye run, will advance on. He goes against Carson Ruger. Here we go, Carson Ruger, Jacob Duncan. We saw Duncan earlier just with a bye run. Ruger, he's had more turns on this track as he went one more time against Levi Waite. So let's see, Ruger and Duncan.
Oh, you're going for a donut.
On there, socks and Birkenstocks. All right, here we go. Carson Ruger will be leading. Jacob Duncan chasing him down. Ruger, speaking of Ruger, comes out shooting, comes out blazing. Duncan trying to chase him down. He's doing a good job in that pocket. Ruger throwing some more angle at it around that front clip. Good composure. I want to see that overhead of placement of the vehicle. This is definitely tight. Ruger, I mean, great placement. You can't fault him for it. Look at, I mean, it is an absolute smoke machine out front, and Duncan just really living in that pocket. I think that was the most confident chase we've seen here in Prospect, by the way.
Consistent and confident, for sure.
Consistent, confident, it had it all. So I think if Duncan puts down a good lead run, you know, Carson, let's see. Break that backboard, dunk on him. Here we go. Jacob Duncan initiates into the outside zone. This is what I'm talking about. Look at Ruger. He needs to join the conversation, dude. RSVP, but don't show up fashionably late. As we can see Duncan now past that zone. Good placement. Look at that. Now Ruger looked like he straightened out there. Ruger gets blinded by the smoke.
Something happened there.
Yeah, something might have happened, but Duncan looking strong. He backs it in again.
I mean, let's say that Ruger completed his run. That would have been, I think, what he needed to do, like you were talking about. A killer lead run because Ruger's was just as great, and unfortunately,
delivered, dude.
Yeah, he sure did. Delivering them donies as we look at that, pouring on the angle. That's what I like to see. Is
that was
slowing the car with angle. He did left foot brake there. Let's see what fell apart from Ruger here. Good transition through the bumper here. Got out of the pocket contact, and that's the end of the Ruger story. But like I said, we're this far in seating. It's bragging rights for the most part, so he'll be in the show tomorrow. So nothing to shake off.
Yeah, there are points at stake, and you know, it comes down to sometimes 1 point, but hey, good effort. Wait, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that is incorrect. That is incorrect. Sorry, Robbie told me here it was unanimous. So
okay.
Unfortunately, just went the wrong direction there. So Jacob Duncan gets the win.
Handle your house there, Robbie.
Yes! Dude, I'm not sucking this time.
All right, here we go. Jacob Duncan, Ryan Kaufman. Jacob Duncan, 15 years old from VA. Kaufman from Lowrider. And there's the AGWraps.com Nissan unique wing.
It's got the wicker bill on top of like the 326 power type. Yeah.
There's a lot going on. They threw the catalog
it's
at that
busy.
But if he backs it in, it's flat. It's already got.
Yeah, it'll sit like NASCAR when the flaps come up. There you go. That's what they're like.
There we go. Kaufman and Duncan, and I believe, Duncan will lead. He is in 10th position. Kaufman in 14th. All right, let's see what Duncan's got out front. And Kaufman really needs to apply the pressure because, like I said, Duncan's been nailing it here. Kaufman drops down a little bit there, and we got contact. Backs it in. Looked like, Duncan not even unflappable, dude. Just like that wing, just
that's full
tilt, dude. Not a boy. Gets all the way out there. Like I said, Duncan has been crushing it.
Yeah,
Kaufman. Okay,
that's merely a flesh wound.
Yeah, I'll bite your ankle.
what kind of happened? Chicken egg or what? So Duncan clean. Kaufman came into the pocket too hot. I don't even think he made contact with Duncan there. And he just kind of backed into the bank as safely as one could in that situation here. Duncan doing a great, that was probably one of the best bank runs we've seen all day. We could just see Kaufman get too hot. There was wheel to wheel. Luckily they weren't spinning, so it kind of mitigated any, hopping.
Kaufman, the taxi garage, yeah, just comes down. Duncan's at angle.
Yeah, doing a great job. He timed his angle to scrub speed perfectly, and Kaufman almost ruined that party for him. Yeah. In my most humble opinion.
No, absolutely, and the judges are agreeing with you.
Duncan's on ice.
Chilling.
He's gonna go back to grid.
America runs on Duncan.
Yeah, so just in, Kaufman didn't make his...
He did not.
Nope, he did not.
Okay. That seems to be the trend right now. Duncan, we thought we were just gonna align it, but now we got Cowboys out here helping.
Now they're using those 10 minutes.
Yeah. They're installing that big blue turbo that's in his hand right there. That's one heck of a snail. What size Garrett is that, dude?
Well, that's a 120 volt, 60 water.
Ooh, man. All right. Let's lay out and listen to this buy run here by Mr. Duncan.
That car definitely works. Yeah, that really does.
All right, the finals are set. Duncan and Catrone. And there we are. There we are, calling out. Look at homeboy right there, little Duck Dynasty. All right, here we go. The finals are set. Christian Catrone versus Jacob Duncan. Like I said, Catrone kind of got a few decisions made going his way, but Jacob Duncan definitely worked hard for it. So here we go, Catrone out front. Initiate, ooh, that is straightening up, it is gripping up, and that is a major mistake. That will be unfortunate for him. So Christian Catrone,
they cursed us.
He is calling a comp timeout. All right.
And we wait.
Yep, and we wait. So Duncan chilling. He should just get out of his car and hang out.
Meanwhile,
Scorcher out here for you guys.
Yeah, she's toasty.
Yeah. You need a water? You good? I got one in the car. Oh, okay.
one eternity later.
And we are back, and we're finding out that Christian Catrone, what happened?
Some bolts broke off in his diff, so that explains the non-initiation he had there. So he was probably a one-wheel wonder up the hill there.
I'm getting clowned online. He couldn't win with real battles.
So here we are. It's a buy run for the win for Duncan, and I got to tell you, he earned it. You know, he worked hard for this. You know, didn't have to go against Lewis Lands, but fought against Ruger and then against Kaufman. And now here he is, your winner here in Link Engine Management Pro Spec seating brackets. Jacob Duncan with a buy run. will be your winner in seeding bracket. So again, points at stake and also bragging rights. So Jacob Duncan will get the win in the Prospect seeding brackets.
Yeah, I got to say, you talked about him earning it. He earned my favorite coming off the bank.
Yep.
Just absolutely filling the zone, just throwing the car down with angle and showing us why he's here.
Yeah. Let's make it official, Jacob Duncan. So all right, so there it is, as he should be making his way just over here. Your seeding bracket winner is Jacob Duncan.
What's up, you guys? We're here for round 3 of Formula Drift Prospect at Indianapolis, Indiana, and we brought it home. For the first time in my Formula Drift career, I got a podium, and it feels crazy to say that my first podium ever, I'm standing on top. We fought through the seeding battle. It wasn't easy, but we made it, and now looking forward to the top 32, the main event. We're looking forward to keep the momentum going, hoping for the best. We got Sean Booth in our first battle in the top 32, and like I said, hoping for the best, hoping to keep the ball rolling. But man, I gotta say, this weekend could not have gone better. Exceeded all my expectations. And thank you guys for all the support. Let's get it. My hand got confused for a second.
Day here in the Midwest. We are at IRP, Indianapolis Raceway Park. Formula Drift is here for round 3 of the Link Engine Management Prospect Championship. Matt Soap, I'm Jared Deanna. Let's bring in the third member of our group, the gal we love so much, Lorette Nickel.
I love you guys too. So happy to be here in Indy. Guys, Jacob Duncan did something really special. He won the seeding bracket yesterday. And Jacob, tell everyone your goal, because it was actually a pretty simple one, but you absolutely smashed that.
Basically, going into this round, I had one goal, and that was just to win a battle. This is my rookie season in FD, and the first 2 rounds we've had some really bad luck, and I've been stuck in the seeding bracket. And going into this round, my one goal was just to get a battle, get into the top 32, and just show everybody, you know, what we're doing, why we're here, what all our team can do. And then yesterday, we exceeded every expectation, made it to the top of the bracket in the seeding battle, and now here we are.
Yeah. Absolutely, and I love that. It's a family affair for you, and I got the opportunity to talk to your dad, James, and this is actually a full circle moment for you with the car, with the engine. Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah, so it's really crazy. This car used to belong to one of my dad's best friends, and when we first bought it, this car was powered by the same engine that my dad used to beat on and drive with when I was a newborn baby. So it was in his hands, and then it got tossed out, was in the friend's hands for a while, and out of the family, and then one day, you know, my dad says we're going to a friend's house, not sure what we're doing, and then came home with a car.
And Jacob, top 32 battle. You are parked here. You are getting ready for that, but it's going to be a bro battle for you. But how do you get into your top 16 for the first time ever?
Well, my goal is just to give it my best. I got Sean Booth, my homie. I know he's a really good driver, and he's going to throw it down. Definitely not going to make it easy for me. And my one goal is just to not scratch up my Husk Collision Center paint too bad as I'm trying to push him around the track and have fun doing it.
Well, best of luck to you, Jacob. And guys, last night he celebrated his bracket win with a T-bone steak. He's looking for that second steak later tonight.
All right, so we'll hope that steak is on the menu here for Mr. Duncan. Well, I mean, he says I don't know why everybody's crying about it. So you gotta love that. Unfortunately, tighten it up then. You know, if shots are gonna be fired, we're gonna throw them right back.
Don't talk about it, be about it.
Yes, sir. That's what I like. All right, so and again that wall there, and you know it's a safety issue.
It's daunting,
and I'll elaborate as we go past. But let's take a look here. We got Sean Booth and Jacob Duncan. As Sean Booth at Field Suspension Vehicle, he is working. If you know he's on field, you know he's working with Odie Bakshi's. We know he's capable of. Duncan, we talked about. Who's buying the steak here tonight? Is it Booth or Duncan? And talking about that wall once again, it bears repeating. That wall coming down. If you look at the overhead of the track, there is a permanent wall in the grass that is there for traditional racing that we have here. If it's you know, roundy round, right? So there's a leading edge on that gray wall that's in the track right there. See the blue barrels? If those walls weren't there, that is right in the danger zone.
That's
so
not
that
moving.
wall is no, that is not moving. We're not going to move it. So we built that wall, and basically it's a safety issue. So I think you know as we sensationalize it, it has seen some vehicles go into it. That is safety is the #1 priority. Right. Between roll cages, Hans devices, neck restraints, all those things, and walls. So walls aren't forgiving, hence why we call audible, put it as an inside clip. All right, Sean Booth leading. Duncan drops into formation.
Oh, no.
Duncan noses in, counters and corrects. Unfortunately, looking so good, but then he snaps back and goes up into that bank. But here he is in 32 going against, again, trust fall. He trusts Sean Booth, but what happened?
Yeah, Booth's got a lot of smoke coming out of there. I think he just got a little antsy, a little aggressive. I couldn't quite see if there was contact there. Let's rewind it back. It's, you know, right in that pocket. Real good placement. The car just kind of gripped up. I don't know if it just didn't. It just wanted to hug that wall.
Oh no, Jacob Duncan, after a successful seeding brackets, does not make the competition time out. Duncan is out. That means Sean Booth will see him potentially after this battle, but he will. That was a hard hit. So unfortunately, it's going to be chicken wings and not a steak there for Jacob Duncan. Man, unfortunate. And yeah, look at that thing leaning up. Lorette, where I don't know exactly where you're at. Are you next to Duncan right now?
I am. I'm right next to him. Jacob, so sorry for how this day ended up for you. I'm hearing that the intercooler, but potentially the intake is...
It looked like initially it was mainly cosmetic damage, but then we got a little closer look at it, and it's kind of hard to see through the bumper, but the impact basically shoved the intercooler pipe off of the intercooler and separated it. So even if we would have gotten it drivable again, we probably wouldn't have made any power. And you know, when you're going against Booth, you need all the boost. So without that, we probably wouldn't have gotten very far. It's definitely, like you said, it's unfortunate to end like this, but going into the battle, I knew I had to give it my all, and I just gave it just a little bit too much.
So as we look forward to the next round in Las Vegas, what do you think is the biggest takeaway for you here?
I think my biggest takeaway here is just to try to learn more about that line, where it's where you want to be and where too much is, and trying to find, you know, how to get to the line without going past it. So that's going to be what I'm focusing on. I'm a guy that loves driving really aggressive and giving 110%, but sometimes it's not where you need to be, because that's sometimes where the accidents can happen. So learning how to dial it back just a little bit, keep the car in one piece, and you know, next time make it around the track.
Yeah. So for round number 4, we're going to Las Vegas for you. Do you have the opportunity to drive on a sim?
I do, yeah, I do. I have a sim at my house, and that's mainly why I was able to get so comfortable here, because within, I'd say about the past couple weeks, ever since the track was released online, I would spend almost every night just doing lap after lap after lap, and basically I was just driving it to the point where I could do it with my eyes closed, and then that helped so much when I got here. I was able to get comfy after just a few laps of practice, and helped me out yesterday and almost helped me out today.
Well, Jacob, thank you so much for the interview. Thank you for the great attitude. Really appreciate you. And we will see him for round number 4. Thank you.
See you guys there.
And we will see him for round number 4. Thank you.
Whoa, didn't see you there, stalker. I'm trying to finish the video up right now. I know it's late. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you know it's not a Jacob Duncan video without a little pep talk at the end about how I'm showing up late. Don't ask me what the day is today. I don't even know. I don't want to know. I mean, I know, but I don't want to talk about it because I think it's been almost a month since we got back from FD Indy, and here we are. So in the final day, obviously my vlogging skills weren't very good. I didn't vlog, but I have a good excuse this time. I did vlog, technically, but my SD card got corrupted, so that's also why I had no in-car for any of the practice on Friday and my battle with Sean Booth. So at least I can't say it's 100% my fault this time, but yeah, basically what happened in my battle with Booth is I jumped up on a dude's door and I was ready to throw down like a final battle. I figured it was going to be a super tough one against him, and I was ready to have a fun lap with him. And then coming around the bank, as soon as I got my car set, I was going faster than him, and then at the same time as I realized that, I pulled my handbrake to fall back, and his car kind of like, the rear end shifted a little bit. You can kind of see it in the overhead, but when that happened, his rear wheel touched my front wheel, and it just knocked my steering wheel out of my hand, and then I lost control. She went into the wall, and you guys know the rest. But obviously this video was a really special one, as was this round. Our first podium, our first time getting first place in FD, whether it was seating battle or not. I still got a champagne bottle with my name on it, and I got to go up and talk to Jared in front of a crowd, which was pretty cool for the first time. And like I said, for Vegas, I'm looking forward to trying to figure out how to dial it back a little bit. I got a really good problem for wanting to drive at 100% of the time, and a lot of the time it seems like that's what gets me taken out. So moving forward, I'm going to try to learn how to, take it a little bit easier, push when I need to, but try to be more consistent on track, and looking forward to hopefully getting a better finish in Vegas. So for the rest of this video, I'll probably end off with another little edit. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen plenty of videos of this stuff, but on Saturday, Pro Day, we got hit with the most ridiculous rainstorm I'd ever seen in my entire life. And there was probably a foot of water that fell within like half an hour. So we had a ton of fun with that. I'll throw some clips in there. We got silly. Saturday, what else we did? We did autographs, which was fun. And then, like I said, I got to go up and talk to Jared. Let me know what you guys saw of the video. I'm still trying to put a lot of effort into these things. I'm still getting better at it, and I think I'm still improving quite a bit. Obviously, I do a lot of talking in this one. I like trying to make the videos more personal and show you guys a little more about what goes on behind the scenes rather than just like a bunch of clips of me driving, because I feel like that gets repetitive, like, oh, look what I can do on the track. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that, showing you a little more of myself, my team, when we're not on track, and making the video a little bit more personal. If you think I talk too much, let me know. If you just want to see the driving clips, drop a comment, let me know. I can do that. Just whatever you guys want to see, really. But I'm just trying to have fun with these, and in general, get better at making them. This is my dream of doing this stuff, so every video I make, I'm improving little by little, so one of these days, I'll be good at it. If you made it this far into the video, don't forget, drop a comment, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for my next video. See you in the next one. Peace.